up, your player will hold their hands up.
And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, this of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning a championship.
So the next starting five, we've got MP. Simmons is out there with Sharp. And it's Durant. And it's Irving in at the one spot. Now, here's Trent. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Barnes. To the paint, 5 on the clock. On the wing, MP. Let's go. It's hauled in by Trent. And the Raptors with possession. It's a three-point game. Poked away. Here's Van Vliet. The shot missing. Good work defensively by KD. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Another miss by MP. Rivera's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. And here is Barnes following the three from Rivera. Pass to Birch. Down low, here's Barnes. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
A tremendous finisher in close. Scotty Barnes is physical and he's explosive.
No one covering. And that's now 9 points for MP.
And we're getting to that time of year, a lot of all-star debate. Some buzz around MP maybe getting a spot on the squad.
Well, I know a lot of people out there lobbying for him, Greg. His numbers speak for themselves. It'd be too bad to see him get passed over.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
The quick look, no good that time. Raptors trail by 5. Van Vliet kicks to Young. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, outside Simmons. Back to MP. Here's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rivera's got 12 in the game.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise and frustration.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Achua, he's checked in for Kem Birch. Chris Boucher comes in for Thaddeus Young. Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for Barnes. And Flynn subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
And that was the Mobile One Drive. Well worth a second look.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back.
Rivera fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's his first.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
One shot.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Raptors trail by 12. Knocks it loose. And stolen by MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rivera's got 20.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Here's Flynn. That one off the back iron and out. Nets leading by 14. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Toronto, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. 16 seconds left in the first. Trent against Curry. A fader. Trent can't hit.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They have made it.
The Nets, 20. Get loud, yo! It's time for your North.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Scotty Barnes is out there with Young. And it's Birch in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals.
First team back. Substitution on the court.
1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Rivera.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Pass to Boucher. Right wing. Here's Hernan Gomez. Rebounded by the Nets. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Sharps checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Thomas. Van Vliet kicks to Hernan Gomez. Boucher against Warren. Boucher's shot is off. And it's Warren with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts. As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Hernan Gomez kicks to Flynn. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He hits the second from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Brooklyn leading by 19. MP looking around. And he makes good on the layup. Rivera's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Curry against Van Vliet. Outside Flynn. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the layup's good off the glass. And Gomez has got his second bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
On the wing, MP. It could go. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets cruising into the quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
So for Brooklyn now, they've got Kyrie Irving. Sharp out there with Simmons. Then it's MP. And it's KD in at the 3. And good! Another from 3.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
And the Nets, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Barnes outside. Back to Van Vliet. Count that one. Van Vliet's got 7.
Watch how Fred commands the floor, moving the defense around and finding a shot.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Back to Trent. Clock at 6. And that one, good.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
MP against Trent. MP kicks to Irving. The 3 from MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. Connects again from distance.
3 points.
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Van Vliet against Irving. Barnes outside. Back to Van Vliet. To the inside. Trent passes to Young. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 6.
Backed by great length. I call Young a reliable interior scoring
2
option.
minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
And here's MP for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Trent outside. Passes to Barnes. Back to Trent. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Thank you. Starting
three from MP. And again for three.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And to think a few years ago, hitting 300 threes was impossible. Then Curry hits 402 in 2016, and just years later, the 402 plateau has been reached again. You just can't make this stuff up.
A shot by Birch, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
That one falls.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Substitution on the court.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The tray buries the long-range jumper.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around. Good! Another from three.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That three moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the three and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And back in 2016, Curry had a year that I didn't think anyone could match until now. 402, no longer the high mark for threes in a season. The era of the long ball is truly upon us.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
.105 left in the fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And Brooks gets it to go.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Outside Jackson. And the pass to Banton. And here is Brooks. Here's Brooks.
Half game, real travel. These fans see what he's all about.
And he continues, GA, to add to his season total, knocking him down from long range.
Some guys can have an epic night from range sometimes, but he's been doing it all year and doing it at an elite level. And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The three from MP. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition.
Brooklyn foul. Indiana. That's his third personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for your Raptors, Armani Brooks.
And the first one at the line is good.
For two.
And so he hits both. Here's Mills. MP outside. Jacks up a three. Again, what an avalanche. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him. so far.
That's the end of the
And
game.
so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time